My lords, ladies and gentlemen, rabbis, imams, priests, boys and girls, tonight, for one night only, I will be performing an amazing feat before your eyes. I will make an elephant disappear. Are you excited? Jane Austen wrote, "It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife." In the Jewish community, it's a truth universally assumed that a man over the age of 35 who is unmarried must have something wrong with him. You see, the Talmud, the Jewish oral law, says that a man who is not married is not a complete man. Women aren't commanded the same way. Women are considered closer to the Shekhinah, the divine feminine presence, closer to God, more perfect as is. But men, you're not a complete man. Not like half a man, or Munchkin, or Hobbit. The ring, where is my precious? And I get it. Jews want each other to be happy. They love each other so much, and they know the best way to be happy is to be married. Because as we all know, all married people are happy. It's complete coincidence there are so many Jewish divorce lawyers. As a result, people feel they've got complete license to ask you about very private matters in very public settings, like over the Shabbat Sabbath dinner table. "Hey you, British guy, pass the wine." I'm English. "What's your name?" "Marcus." "Marcus, you married?" "No." "Why not?" "I don't know. Do you want to be? Or are you like the West Hollywood type?" "No, what?" "Hey, Marcus, right? Yeah. I got the great girl for you. Now, she's got a fantastic personality. She's not exactly slim, but, you know, she's no stranger to the dessert trolley, but she's a great girl, and she's got 2 kids. They're very well behaved. Yeah, and she doesn't drink. She's been completely sober for at least 30, 40 days now. And don't worry about the kids. They're great, and their father's not on the scene. You won't hear anything from him for at least another 18 months to 2 years, unless he gets parole, which is very unlikely after last time. So shall I give her your number? Tell you what, why didn't you have her look me up on MySpace? 2 weeks ago, in Shul, synagogue, a 26-year-old female friend of mine said, "Marcus, can I ask you a question? You're like 40, well, I'm 39 and 11 months. Okay, so if you met a girl and you weren't attracted to her, but she treated you like a king, do you think you should marry her because, you know, you're getting old?" "No," I explained to her. I said, well, I was so thankful that I hadn't married any of my ex-girlfriends. It was a blessing, certainly a blessing for them. I was far too much of a boy, not in like a bad boy, not in that kind of way. Emotionally too much of a boy, not enough of a man. And then I said to her, "Sarah," I'm going to call her Sarah. I want to protect her and don't want to use her real name, which is Michelle. "Sarah, can I ask you a question? Are you asking me this because I represent your fears of what might happen, how your life might turn out? Am I your ghost of Christmas future?" "Yes, Marcus, I'm terrified. All my friends are married, they've all got kids now, and I'm worried that God's forgotten me, that I'm never going to meet my soulmate, that I'm going to be alone." And there it is. That's the elephant, the invisible elephant that used to wake me up at night with the questions. Am I going to be alone forever? Has God forgotten me? If I have kids now, then they're going to be having their bar mitzvahs by the time I'm in my mid-50s. Will I see them to go to college, or will I be dead? Or my friends who've got kids, have I messed up this lifetime? When my mum was 20 years old, going out with my dad said to her, "What would you like for your 21st birthday?" And she said, "An engagement ring or a new boyfriend." Last year, I got reintroduced to a concept, emunah. Emunah means faith. Now, this is crazy. I've been religiously observant for 20 years now, keeping Shabbat, the Sabbath, every week, keeping kosher with everything I eat, covering my head for Christ's sake. Well, not for Christ's sake, but And yeah, where is my belief? Where was it? When God sees Adam, the first person, walking in the Garden of Eden, he sees him walking by himself and says, "Lo tov heyot ha'adam levado." It's not good for man to be alone. E'eseh lo, I will create for him ezer kenegdo, a partner, a soulmate, a helper opposite him. When we look around, this is how nature works. Everything is created with its balance. Up isn't created without down. Left isn't created without right. Light isn't created without dark. Yang isn't created without yin. And you're not created without your soulmate. It's just not possible. A friend of mine says that God doesn't put us here to torture us. And I like that. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make an invisible elephant disappear. By making something far greater take its place. L'chaim.